Hi, I'm Nahome from Five Senses Academy. Welcome. Pre-literacy skills are important. They are very important. It's important that your child knows how to identify the letter A or the letter Z and understand the sounds that these letters make and understand when you put them together they make words. These are very, very, very important. Skills are important. No one can debate that. But today I want to focus a little bit on something else. I want to talk about the love for literacy, because there's a definite difference between a child who can read and a child who's passionate about reading. Let's look at adults, for example. There are plenty of adults who know how to read, right? But not all adults love to read. Many adults, they would have to be on their deathbed to pick up a book and read it because they simply do not enjoy the task. It's not a favorable thing. It's not something that they enjoy. It's not something that they look forward to doing. Why is that? Well, we typically develop a passion for reading at a very young age. It is our job as parents and teachers to foster a love for reading in our children. And so today I want to spend a little time talking about how to assure that your child will not only have the skills to read, but be a lifelong reader. Reading should be exciting. We talked a little bit about that last time, but I want to talk a little bit more about it. It is so easy as your child is getting older and they're not following the rules to just take all their electronics away, throw them in a room, give them a book and say, here, read this, you're on punishment. It's very easy to put a child in timeout and give them a book to read. So often, reading is associated with the thought that you're in trouble, you're in timeout, you can't do anything fun, so here, read a book. We do not want to put in our child's mind that reading is a punishment or reading is something that's not fun. In fact, we want reading to be exciting, to be fun, to be something that your child looks forward to. So, change the mindset. Every time we talk about reading, it's got to be fun, fun, fun. It's got to be exciting, exciting, exciting. So let's say you bought a new book. Your child hasn't read it yet. They're excited to read it, but you save it. Oh no, Ashley, we're not reading this book quite yet. We're going to read it on our road trip to Kansas. Make sure that you build anticipation for reading. Make sure you build it just like a commercial builds anticipation for a movie. Why not? During the holidays or birthdays or special occasions, how about you wrap up a book? Wrap it up all nice and special, showing that reading is important to you, books are special, and your child is getting their own book. Now, in order to do this, in order to foster this love for reading, you've got to be smart about it though. You have to understand what the subjects your child likes. If your child likes dinosaurs, don't give them a book on dandelions and flowers. Give them a book about dinosaurs. Make sure you pay attention to your child's interest so the books that you bring them will be exciting and new to them. Don't bring them a book on a subject that they don't care about. Bring them a book on an exciting subject. If your child's into airplanes or fire trucks or princesses or Barbies, whatever the subject is that your child is into, give them books on that subject. Now understand that this may not be your domain. Talk to your child's teachers. Ask them what books they suggest. There are many websites that have plenty of book suggestions based on topic. Thirdly, take turns reading. You read, then your child reads. Ask them questions. What was the story about? If that's too hard for them, ask them, who is their favorite character or person or animal in the book? Use words that they can understand, but same idea, just trying to get them to talk about the book. Be excited. Don't read the story in a monochromatic voice. Do not read the story like this. You will put your child to bed. Instead, go up an octave, go down an octave. It's theater. Reading is like theater for children. Create the scene with your voice and your tone. If the character's sad, you can be sad. If the character is excited, you can be excited. If the character is bored, you can be bored. Make it fun. Make the book come to life right before your child's very eyes. So every time you say, oh, let's read a story, they'll be excited to read with mommy or daddy. They'll be excited to read with you. They never know what will happen next and what story you have. Last, but certainly not least, make sure you communicate a very strong message that reading is important in your family. Make sure you share reading is valuable in your home. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I had a really good time. Please share your comments and concerns, and if you have any suggestions of books, put them below. Maybe someone else watching this video might need some suggestions. See you next time. Bye.